Welcome back, everyone. This is Jeronitis bringing you PandemiCraft Season 2. Today we are starting on Episode 7. I am live with Elroy Gaffin, Max Rebo, Atticus Taylor,
Hello.
Don Meister, my wife Rain, and some weird dude named Jeronitis who seems to never shut up. But we love him anyway. Don Meister is able to hear through TeamSpeak, but he's not talking, so he will respond in text on the screen. So let's see. We're going to start today. First off, the quarry that we have been running is actually finished. It's finished 3 times now. It actually only takes about 4 hours for that to run a full 64 by 64 block. We have quite a few diamonds now that we've gotten. We've got lots of sapphire, peridot, and rubies. And the ore processing is going rather well. I've expanded this room out to hold the certain ores, and that should be good to go. We now are, after processing all the iron that came in, we have 7,568 iron. So yeah, that's going to be really good. It's going to hold us up really well until we get started into industrial craft, and then it's going to be horribly not enough. But so we're doing rather well. The sorting system had to be expanded in mid-stride. It was necessary for the dirt and, of course, the gravel. 23,000 gravel. Actually, we got 25,000 dirt. There was actually more dirt than there was gravel, because the gravel with the fortune on it automatically makes it into flint. So we have a couple of ores that need to be processed here. Just, one or two. Dozen.
Oh my god, I completely forgot we had carpenter's blocks.
We have what?
Carpenter's blocks.
Oh god, I forgot about that too. That's kind of funny. I need to mess with those at some point. Carpenter's blocks. It makes it so you can actually have angled blocks. So like you can make a roof that is actually slanted. And it looks like a real roof instead of like building it out of stairs and stuff. Amongst many other things.
Yeah, there's other things that I'm excited about.
Oh, carpenter's blocks, yes. So let's see. What else do we have going on here? Oh, all right. So today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I know I said I was going to get back into witchery, but I'm just not at that point yet, and I need to expand my XP. So I've got XP in a tank right here. If you paid attention as I was going through my base previously, you would have noticed that I had an XP drain here, and I had it where we could just drain the experience that we got into the little set of open blocks tanks. Well, I'm not going to do that anymore because, first off, it's too easy to die with the mechanism zombies on this server. The mechanism zombies really, they come out with armor and swords, and they can, even in full armor, they really beat the crap out of you, and I'm losing experience quite frequently. And remembering to come up here and drain it is just a pain. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and, yes, there was a zombie with 96 health actually at one point, but anyway, so we're going to generate experience, and we're going to do it through Tinker's Construct using the Essence Berry bushes. Okay, so I'm sure you've seen something similar to this before, so it won't be anything new, but in that respect anyway. But we're going to go ahead and be making other things that will be new. Specifically, we're going to be making a drum from Extra Utilities. Normally, Extra Utilities drums can hold 256 buckets of something. I'm going to make this so amazingly overpowered that one drum with 256 buckets will not be anywhere near enough. We'll have experience forever for everyone. So we are going to Drum of the Gathering, Britannia? I didn't even know what that is. Anyway, so we're going to make a Bedrockium drum. Okay, Bedrockium drums are a new ultimate drum from Extra Utilities. As you can see here, it holds 65,536,000 millibuckets. In other words, 65,536 buckets. Okay, the fun part about that is that it requires Bedrockium. Who was just in my base?
It wasn't me. I'm in some other redwood.
Atticus has
Now
been
I know that.
threatening to.
I know that sounds dodgy, but I actually am. I'm
Yeah,
starting a jump in
Atticus has
wood.
been threatening to. Actually, Atticus has been continuously trying to run up behind me and tag lock me, and he just told me that he was going to put some invisibility potions and come after me anyway. So I heard the elevator activate, and I'm kind of wondering about that particular thing. I think I saw Don Meister fly away at that point. But anyway, distractions beside the point. We're going to go ahead and get started with a Bedrockium
Invisibility
drum.
potions were a joke.
Yeah, sure they were. Okay, so let's see. We're going to be making Bedrockium. Bedrockium requires blocks of iron, blocks of diamond, and quadruple compressed cobblestone. What are you doing, Don? I saw a tag lock kit in your hand, sir.
Can you be sure it's Dawn?
It says his name, like, right there.
But are you 100% sure?
Well, I would think it is, but it's probably you because... is there some way to make you look like somebody else?
Is there?
No, we don't have morph yet.
Well, why is Don chasing me around with a tag lock kit? That's not something he would have done. Atticus's thing is that.
See, I wonder if the redwood counts as a log and can turn into living wood.
You know what?
Oh, it totally does.
We are totally taking a side note thing here. You know what? I can't bother with it right now. If you teleport me to, like, the nether just as a random thing while I'm trying to make this episode, I will execute you with, you know...
Extreme prejudice.
Extreme prejudice, yeah. You gotta remember, I'm, like, an op and can murder you remotely. So, anyway... distractions aside, thank you. We're going to be making Bedrockium because we want to make a Bedrockium drum. So we're going to need 6 Bedrockium ingots, a weighted pressure plate, which is aluminum, brass, or gold. You can use it to make a blooded waste. Whatever, you guys are distracting me and I have stuff to do. Okay, so anyway, we're going to need 6 blocks of diamond. We're going to need, 4 times 6 is... 24 quadruple compressed cobblestone. Okay, now if you guys noticed last episode, when I was running my quarry, I was automatically compressing my cobblestone. And here we have 47 quadruple compressed cobblestone. So we now definitely have more than we need to... Oh, crap, I forgot it does that. To be able to do that. So we're also going to need 24 blocks of iron, which we now also have. So blocks of iron, we're going to need... Oh, wow, I brought enough for plenty, but we're going to need 24. If you summon a demon in my tree, I will ban you from the server. If you burn my... If anybody gets my tree burnt down, there will be no hiding. Just understand that now. Because...
No. Nobody would summon a demon. There's plenty of other non-fire related things we can summon.
I mean, that's fine. You guys, I don't mind you guys pranking me, and that'd be fine. But if you burn my tree down, then you're all dead.
Why am I dead?
Because you were there. Alright,
I
cool.
wouldn't have been there.
So, now since we have these resources, we're just going to go ahead and make Bedrockium. See, I'm killing, multiple birds with one stone here by, I ran the quarry and we got all this extra stuff, and now we were able to make the Bedrockium because of that. Now, whenever you're carrying Bedrockium, you get slowness 4. So, this is me at slowness 4, just barely creeping around. Thankfully, I won't have this Bedrockium in my inventory for very long because, I'm making stuff. So we're going to need 4 pieces of gold because we need the 2 weighted pressure plates. And then, of course, we're going to need a cauldron, which is just like this. So now we should be able to make the Bedrockium drum. Sweet. Now the question is, when you have the Bedrockium drum, do you still have slowness? No, you do not, which makes no sense whatsoever. But that's okay. We can do it that way anyway. All right, cool. So now that we have that going, I'm going to tell you something else about Bedrockium. Okay, Bedrockium can also be used to make the ever so impressive reinforced watering can. Okay, now a while back, R.W. Tema, who is the maker of Extra Utilities, made the watering can. A watering can is actually very easy to make, and it actually tells you about it right here. You can please put out fires. Anyway, so the watering can just requires smooth stone, which is easy to come by, bone meal. Now, you can use it without, and if you're in peaceful mode, you don't need the bone meal, because you can't get bone meal when you're in peaceful mode. But anyway, a wooden bowl and some bone meal, and that makes the watering can. Okay, the watering can you fill with water by right-clicking on a water source block, and that then you can hold right-click, and it waters things. It makes crops grow faster. Okay, and that was put in originally so that you would not starve to death early game. So immediately people found a way to automatically use it by having something that automatically right-clicks, say like an autonomous activator or a dynamism tablet, or I'm sure there's a couple other ones that I can't think of, but the autonomous activator is from thermal expansion, and the dynamism tablet is from PandemiCraft. So those are both things that automatically right-click for you. Okay, so he never intended it to be used in such a fashion, so...
Sleep.
Since he never intended for it to be used in such a fashion, he made it so that if you put it in a automatic right-clicking item, that it will break. Okay, so since it will break if it's put in something automatic, therefore it was made so that it can only be done manually. R.W. Tema then decided after the fact that he would make a reinforced watering can that can be used automatically and never needs to be filled. Are you watching my stream, Dawn? I'm streaming while I'm recording this, by the way, and I think Don might... Okay, he's not watching my stream. I was wondering if he knew where I was. I thought you were... I thought you went downstairs instead of upstairs. And I was trying to figure out... whatever. Never mind. So anyway, so to make the reinforced watering can, it requires more Bedrockium. Okay, which, again, Bedrockium in and of itself is expensive. And then, of course, it requires a soul fragment, okay? Soul fragments are basically, you take an etheric sword, which is made with unstable ingots by activating an extra utilities division sigil, and you create this by using the unstable ingots and a stick, okay? And yes, dividing by diamond, oh my god. But, lucky me, somebody else already did it. The soul fragment, basically what it says is the etheric sword... in a soul crafting, it basically is in your personal crafting menu. You put that in there and it creates a soul fragment, and what it does is it permanently takes away one of your hearts, okay? So down here at the bottom of the screen you can see there's hearts, and it will permanently take away one of your hearts, okay? So we happen to have somebody who had an extra character who came in and specifically went to the effort of basically slaughtering themselves with one and handing out these soul shards so that we could use them to make stuff. Okay, so what he did was he basically cheated like crazy, and, well, not cheated like crazy, specifically, would you please get out of my house? You are bothering me! You're bugging the crap out of me, I swear. If we had modular force field, I would so... Stop this. Oh, God. Atticus, you're keeping an eye on me? Nice. Thank you, Ryan.
What?
Ryan tells me that Atticus is watching my stream. So, yay. Anyway...
Yeah.
So we
I
have
usually
a
do.
bunch of extra soul shards, and I use the soul shard to make the reinforced watering can. The reinforced watering can never empties. It goes through a wider area than any of the other watering cans, and I believe that it even makes things grow faster than it would have before. So this episode's going to be horribly long because you people are bothering me. Oh gosh. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to set things up here so that we can get this all going. All right. We're going to go ahead and put the autonomous activators in a row right here. We should be able to, let's see, if that's going to go there, then this is going to go here. We're going to break out this block right here. Well, actually, we'll break that block out after the fact. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and put these autonomous activators here, and we are going to rotate them so that they are facing up, like so. Alrighty, and now on top of these autonomous activators, we're going to plant the essence berry. Dang it, I gotta remember I can't shift click while standing on an elevator. It doesn't work. So we're going to put these on top of here, and I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to do this the way I want to. I'm not sure the exact range on the watering can, so I'll have to figure that part out. But anyway, so we should be able to then put the Bedrockium drum. I hope if I put it right here, this should work. Or do I need to put it one level higher? I think I might need to put it one level higher. If I put it one level higher, then that will be there, and yeah, I think one level higher is where I want it. Let's see, we'll use this ender core as a block just for the fun of it. And we'll put the drum right there. Dadgummit. Cannot shift click while standing on an elevator. Anyway, so we should be able to put that there. And let's see, that means that we need another autonomous activator is going to go right here. By the way, standing on oreberry bushes kind of hurts, so, you know, ouch. Alright, so now we should be able to do that and plant one more oreberry bush right here. Thank you, I'm dying enough. That's wonderful. Alright, so now, once these get to growing really well, then they will, the autonomous activators should automatically right-click them, because these are always set when you start them up to right-click and round robin, which round robin is really irrelevant. It's just a right-click. Since there's nothing in their inventory, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, so the next thing we do is we make a vacuum hopper. The vacuum hopper is from open blocks, and the vacuum hopper only requires an eye of ender, a hopper, and a piece of obsidian, which we have plenty of at this point. So now we're going to go ahead and on the top of this drum, and I have to shift click because otherwise it just tells me how much is in it. We're going to put that on the top of the drum. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set this thing so that when it gets experience, we're going to output it to the bottom. There we go. And of course, we're going to output items to the top, if it would actually work. There we go. Oh, no. Not like that. Items to the top. Alright, cool. So now what we're going to do is on top here, we're going to put another autonomous activator. Okay, this autonomous activator is going to need to be reconfigured here to accept items from the bottom. Okay, and then this is going to get the oreberry bush, the essence oreberries. They're going to be harvested when they grow. They're going to be harvested by the autonomous activators. Then the vacuum hopper will suck them up. And when it sucks them up, it will export the items into this autonomous activator. This autonomous activator will then right-click the berries, thus releasing the actual XP balls. And then those XP balls will get sucked back into the vacuum hopper and be exported into the Bedrockium drum. Okay, at least that's the theory. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. So now, what we're going to do next is, this is going to be the really fun part. We're going to go ahead and put the um, reinforced watering can into use to make this amazingly fast and horribly cheaty. Okay, so we're going to take, first off, this block's got to go. Okay, secondly, I think we're going to go ahead and put the other one right here. Okay, this autonomous activator is going to, dang it, you cannot shift right click while standing on an elevator. Don't mind me, I'm only going to do it 16 more times. Alright, so now we're going to face this up, and in this we're going to put the watering can, and here we're going to change it to first slot only. So now it is continuously right clicking with the reinforced watering can. So now we should see these things start to grow really fast. And they are. Let me take off my Ring of the Magnetism that was given to me by Dawnmeister. That is a Botania item that basically acts like a magnet mode. It sucks things into you. So I need to back up around here, and we can see this is actually working. Sweet. Excellent. This is actually working impressively well. Yep, see there? So we're gaining the ore berries, and it's right-clicking them, and now we are starting to fill the drum. We already have over a bucket of liquid XP. That was incredibly, incredibly fast. That is actually kind of scary fast. Makes me very glad I decided to go with the Bedrockium drum. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the last oreberry bush on top of this activator. Do we have the range where it's going to work? Let's find out. Oh yeah, definitely growing faster than it would have otherwise. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to need a couple other little things. Specifically, we're going to want to chop away this block, and we're going to want to get another open blocks tank, or two maybe. Yeah, probably two. That way we can go ahead and, why did that go up there? Oh, because it got sucked into the, dang it. See, that's the problem with this. Alright, no! Stop that! Stop! Fine. First slot only. Give me that. Thank you. Because, you know, reasons. Now go back to going round robin. I kept chopping the block and it kept replacing itself, which is very annoying actually. Alright, so now that we have that part going, we can go ahead and, oh, I'll get berry bushes. Alright, so let's see. This is actually working impressively well, and it's actually going a lot faster than I expected. We already have 6 buckets of experience. This thing's going to be overfilled, like, really fast. The Bedrockium drum's not going to be enough. That seems horribly wrong. Oh boy. Okay, so anyway, who cares if it's going to be too much? That's too awesome for words. Okay, so let's go make another open blocks tank real quick, because I didn't show you guys how that was made to begin with. The open blocks tanks are going to require some glass panes, which are going to be just a few more than I actually have here, funnily enough. We should have some glass to be able to make some panes, though. Not a whole lot of glass. That's kind of funny, too. Hey, give me one more. Alright, and now we should be able to just go ahead and make some glass panes like this. There we go. And then we're going to need some obsidian. Let's see. I'm trying to remember this recipe without actually looking it up. I believe it's glass panes in the plus form, and then obsidian around it. Ooh, got it right. Sweet. Alright, excellent. So now we should be able to go upstairs. Or back upstairs, anyway. And we're going to go ahead and put this tank here, and then this tank on top of it. That way we can go ahead and put down the experience drain on top of that. So now, if I want to, I can drain experience into this as well. Although, I imagine that's going to fill up pretty quickly. Well, we want to be able to add to it, but I'm not sure if that's the right way to go about it. Well, either way, we should be able to then go ahead and get some normal Natura wood and fill the floor back right here. That way it looks right. I thought I was going to make this farm. I was going to go find a bunch of more berry bushes. And is somebody doing, like, a ritual or something, or are we just having that big of a storm?
No, it's a storm.
Wow.
Heck of a storm.
I was about to say that's one really nice heavy duty storm. All right. So anyway, so now we can fix the floor up and make it look good. Now the only other problem we're gonna have is this. Let's see. We're gonna put one more right there. Right. So now this all looks good. I should probably move this away from here. That way it's easier to get that way. Either way. So now we have the Bedrockium drum that now has 20 buckets in it already. So awesome. Now we're going to go ahead. Let's see. We need to get the liquid XP out of there because right now, if we want to... Oh man, that looks crappy. I wanted it to have just one. I may have to redesign that at some point. So there's the bottom of the Bedrockium drum. Well, you know, that's not that bad a thing. So if I want to get experience out of this, if we right-click with an empty hand, as you can see, my levels are going up. Quite rapidly, for that matter. So now I'm draining it out of here. Now the problem is, now it's empty, and if we used up that experience, we have no way to get it back. Okay, so why is that actually filling? Are we actually... No, that shouldn't be happening, should it? That's probably just a graphical glitch, because I don't think I'm actually getting experience here. Anyway, so we need to get the experience out of the Bedrockium drum and into this tank. That way, when I use the experience, it comes back, and then I can, you know, use it some more. So we're going to go ahead and... I know how we can do it. So we're going to go ahead and make the... Oh, I need to put NEI back on. I need to make a liquid transfer node from extra... yeah, it is extra utilities again, isn't it? Ha! Extra utilities for the win. Alright, so we're going to need some transfer pipes, a bucket, some iron, some lapis, and I'm going to go ahead and use an ender pearl because, first off, I have a bunch of them because of Don Meister's little setup at spawn. He has it spawning endermen like crazy, so that's perfectly good. So, actually, we only need one of these. Well, actually, I might need more of these here in a minute. Anyway, so now that we have that, we're going to need some iron. We're going to need a bucket. I should have the bucket over here. And what else did I need? Lapis and 2 pieces of iron. I've got the iron, so we need some lapis. Alright, where's the lapis? Thank you. Alright, so now we should be able to go ahead and make this liquid transfer node. Sweet, and it made 8 of them because I used the ender pearl as opposed to a block of redstone. I could have put in 5, blocks of redstone. I've got enough redstone. I could choke a lot of people with the amount of redstone, 8,000 redstone. But that's not the point. So we now have the liquid transfer node. So now we should be able to, one more level please, thank you. We should be able to, why can't I, oh, the enchanting station. So if we right click here, we are now up to 33 buckets of experience, but if we shift right click, who's at my house? I see a name tag and it makes me nervous. Why do I not, oh, because when I shift clicked it took it from there instead. Alright, so cool. So now we should be able to put this, ooh, if I put this here it's going to try to attach to the autonomous activators, isn't it? No, it didn't. Sweet! So now this automatically takes the experience and fills it into this tank down here. It's doing it really slowly. Guy, is there a way to make it move more liquid at once or make it move the liquid faster? I want to see if I can do that real quick before we close this episode. Speed upgrades. Speed upgrades. Speed upgrades. Speed upgrade? Ah, speed upgrade. Blocks of redstone, gold nuggets, and gold. And it makes 4 of them. How many would be good? Is it a lot? Little? Should I make like 100 of them? Or is it something that won't require that much? Blocks of redstone. That'll be fun. Let's make a couple of these. 4 will be fine. Okay, so that should be plenty. Let's see. Blocks of redstone. There's 14 blocks of redstone just for fun. Or 8. Would you make up your mind, please? Because, you know, you're confusing me. Why won't my voodoo poppet work on me? Yeah, because I won't let it. I had a feeling that you guys might be deciding to play games with me, so I decided that, yeah, you keep getting struck by lightning, don't you, Don? Hurts, doesn't it? Why is this not hurting you? What? You said... Dang it, Don, where? Were you up top? Where were you when it shot? Where was it burning? Thank God you don't know much about witchery. Alright, so anyway, let's see. Let's put the speed upgrades in here, and oh wow, it's actually holding 8 buckets of liquid and transferring it really fast. I will break your armor. We will stay here until your armor breaks and you die. Yeah, of course it's the Voodoo Poppet. And what do you know? It has the exact same damage as my Voodoo Protection Poppet. My Voodoo Protect... Whoa, I didn't hurt you that time. Oh, who's shooting you? Witch Hunter. There's a Witch Hunter. Should I kill this Witch Hunter? He's attacking Donmeister. Where did this guy come from? Or capture it. Should I capture it? Somebody who knows something about witchery, tell me something quickly.
Random appears when struck by voodoo protection. Or just making curses.
Okay, well, he's trying to attack me now, so I'm going to kill him. Is there some reason to keep him?
Good drops.
Oh, should I capture him and, like, auto-spawn him or something?
Yeah, we should try.
Alright, well, give me just a second to get away from him. Ender Pearl, and... Oh, I don't have enough gas tiers to make a, Lasso doesn't work. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna kill him. Ah! Die, 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 die! Give me something good! I don't think he dropped anything. Yeah, I don't see anything. Well, that stinks. Well, I'll need to... Dang it, Don! But no, the Voodoo Protection Poppet, when you tried to voodoo me, the Voodoo Protection Poppet voodooed you instead. So anyway, alright, so let's see. Now that we have this, let's see if we can drain this tank quickly. Alright, that drained it rather quickly. And it's actually still kind of taking a little bit of time to fill it. Is there like a capacity upgrade to make it so it moves more liquid faster?
Probably the world interaction upgrade.
You think that would make it move faster?
If the speed didn't work, yes it should.
Oh, it's faster. It's just not as fast as I thought it would be.
Put more.
I put in 12 already.
Wow.
Oh, the problem is it's actually the... Okay. So anyway, this will work. You know, it doesn't have to be faster. But anyway, so this is now infinite experience. We have infinite experience for anybody and everybody who ever wants any. And yeah, so this has been the infinite experience episode. So until next time, this is Jaronitis signing off on PandemiCraft Season 2, Episode 7. Like me if you like me. Subscribe if you want to see what craziness to get into next. And I'm going to go hunt down Atticus and kill him. And, oh no, Atticus left. Okay, I'm going to go hunt down Donmeister and kill him because you know, they've been messing with me this whole episode. So until next time, help spread the gaming.